Jah appears to be sweeping over Luciano's soul. The messenger rises again after career snatch. His resurgence includes a Grammy nomination for Best Reggae Album for 2015. While Barrington Levy, also a nominee for the coveted Grammy, sits down for the first time one-on-one since his nomination and winning a battle with dengue.
Me is a man who believe in a karma.
Ninja Man's surprising advice to Gully Bop about Miss Chen.
One thing me have to tell Gully Bop say.
If I host, if I dance, anyway me mash it up.
The new artist who got the most heat at Sting, including being blamed for the show's abrupt end, will be here.
Me never boring, never snoring.
And the man who gave us this song.
Let me give you some love and affection.
He's not Jamaican, but will be here with what he's up to these days.
Show love.
Plus, Tiffany Ellis with stories making our e-news and reviews this week. Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm Winford Williams. We'll be right back.
It's me again, Jah, as I fall on my knees today.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. Onstage. So much more than entertainment.
Welcome back, I'm Tiffany Ellis, and here now are the stories making our e-news and reviews for this week.
Bad gasoline, which has been wreaking havoc on Jamaican motorists over the last month or so, is indiscriminate in its choice of victims. Ninja Man's E200 Mercedes got hit all of 5 times.
Me I tell you the bad gas deal me away car. Me I show you something. If this car never dey on warranty, it might be me that park it. Cause the cost of a change 4 set of injector 5 times. It's 400,000 every time you have to change a set of injector. So 5 fours is 20. So it's $2 million that me have to spend. Me not use $2 million fix back a Benz.
As for the Gorgon's long-standing court case,
well, right now my case reach now a thing what them call name end court, because them create a new system in the court nowadays where all the cases that is too far gone and nothing not happen, they're gonna give a decision. Whether it have to be tried or it have to be thrown out or something, but it's a decision court now. And that's where I am now in court.
Me is a man who believe in a karma.
meanwhile, the Gorgon has gone nuclear for his 50th anniversary celebration happening in St. Anne.
The 22nd and the 23rd of January in a Turkey River Park. The Friday night, BS Odyssey, Innocent Sound, Mataran, Ricky Trooper, Fire Links, you understand me, Pink Panther. This is 6 of the champion sound of the world. And the Saturday night now, you know them have them show where them know say Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, Tapeton, Sizzler, Nitty Cutty, General B, Ghost, you know Kenneth Culture, Dennis Walk. You have the old and the young artists them are mixed together. And as me tell you now, this is my 50th birthday.
The marriage of 2 iconic Jamaican brands. Jason Williams has that story.
Is my message to you.
The brands we're talking about, Sandals and Bob Marley, that have come together to create a new marketing campaign for Sandals International.
We've never run for Jamaican heritage. It's something that we proudly stand behind. It's the authenticity of the Caribbean and the people that run this company. And all of those thoughts were running through our minds saying, you know, what next? What next to tell the world? How do we tell the world something that's relevant, that will make them want to come to Jamaica and the Caribbean as a region? And only one name stands out.
Bob Marley. And for a fresh take on one of his classics and to target younger consumers, grandson Skip Marley was enlisted to do a remake of Three Little Birds.
I rise up this morning.
You know, my mother told me, Skip, Sanders wants a Three Little Birds remix. And I was like, first of all, I said Sanders, and I said me, you know, really me out of everybody. And it's like, yeah, a new start, whatever. So I said, alright, cool. So even singing that song and hearing my grandfather's vocals in my head as my what to follow, you know, the original vocals, just that whole experience was cool, you know. So it was a cool thing doing over the song.
You look at him and you feel like you're looking at a reincarnated Bob Marley, and Bob Marley and brand Bob Marley has probably never been more relevant ever before. Everywhere we go across the world and people realize we're Jamaican, and I'm sure it happens to everybody watching this, you know, they say Bob Marley.
The campaign was launched at the first Sandals property, Sandals Montego Bay, on Friday, January 8. And speaking of Bob Marley, it's almost February, which means Black History Month, Reggae Month, and the annual celebration of the life and work of the King of Reggae. The 71st anniversary celebrations under the theme
Ride On is going to be exceptional. We're riding on because throughout adversities faced throughout the year, the group of companies, the family, our general message Jamaicans here and abroad and the world in general, we're telling persons to just ride on and continue the mission and the legacy and continue to do what it is that you're purposed to do.
Launched at the Bob Marley Museum on Tuesday night, Tough Gong International took the time out to officially launch their production company, the one responsible for the hit movie Destiny, and to outline all the big plans for this year's celebrations, which starts on February 6th at the museum.
So I tell Jamaicans all the while, embrace what is truly yours and celebrate it in the right way where it's supposed to be celebrated here in Jamaica, Ayad.
This year's musical ambassadors are Ibamar, Jesse Royal, and Kalissa.
Popcorn leads the pack with 6 nominations going into the 9th staging of the Youth View Awards ceremony.
So what if my wife a party?
Also big on the nominees list, Vibes Cartel, Alkaline, Spice, Idonia, Tifa, Ishana, and Ding Dong, each earning at least 3 nominations. Some of the nominees were present at the launch for the YVA's 2016, which was held at Terra Nova Hotel on Thursday, January 7.
Thinking it was going to be only 1 nomination, but 3? God is good, you know what I mean? I can't complain. I'm overwhelmed, you know what I mean? I'm just glad that I didn't give up.
Feel proud of myself, proud of my team. I'm innocent, Mary proud of me. Boom shalazum gashuman.
I'm always grateful to be nominated. This is going to be my 3rd year now, straight. And nominated for the 3rd time, it's like my 1st time.
The infiltration of social media stars over the last year forced the team to add a new category, favorite social media personality. The nominees, Quiet Perry, Trabas, Prince Marnie, host for the show alongside Bambino, Bella Blair, and Prince Pine.
Well, I feel good, you know, I just start and everything. I never expect to reach so far and them thing because I out of organism I do it, but I feel good, isn't it?
The YVAs, which is set for the National Indoor Sports Centre on February 20, will see performances by names like Devin the Doctor, Version, Vanessa Bling, Dexter Daps, Chris Martin, and international recording artist Pia Mia.
We appreciate our fans, we appreciate the artists, and I'm so excited about what we have in store.
Fans of Jamaica's Foundation Music had a fabulous time at the Mass Camp Village in Kingston last weekend.
It's the iconic oldest stage show Start Time, which had a triumphant return on Saturday, January 9. Bringing back the joy to not just its loyal fan base, but also its pool of foundation crooners. Names like Frankie Paul, Marcia Griffiths, Leroy Sibleys, Horace Andy, Johnny Clark, Errol Dunkley, and more. To top it off, thrilling cameos like these.
Alright, so those are the stories making E-News and Reviews for this week. Coming up, Grammy nominees Barrington Levy and Luciano. Plus, the new artists who got the most heat from Sting. All one-on-ones with Winfred Williams. But first, some pressure will be applied in our video stage after this break.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On Stage, so much more than entertainment.
Welcome back. He's best known for this track.
Let me give you some love and affection.
The U.S. Virgin Islands-based artist is currently in Jamaica promoting new projects and passes through our stage with one of these projects right now. Pressure. Pressure, welcome, sir.
Blessed love.
Bless. Good to have you. All right, so what project are you promoting in Jamaica?
Well, at this time, I'm promoting a Lover's Rock EP. Songs like It Is and No Worry Yourself and
Oh, it's an EP.
Yes.
How many songs?
It's about 6 or 7 songs, but right now we're promoting 1 and 2 of the songs from the EP.
Why is it necessary to promote in Jamaica?
Well, Jamaica is the headquarters for reggae music, and I think like before when I was here a lot often promoting Love and Affection, say back in 2007, 8, you know, it made a great difference, you know, towards.
Oh, it has?
Yeah, you know, so I've been away for quite some time, you know, personal reasons, and still working with the music and touring and doing stuff like that, but I think it has been very necessary for me to be visible in Jamaica and doing a lot more work in Jamaica as I've been doing in the past.
Okay, so what is it like to be based in the Virgin Islands? And you're a national of that island, aren't you?
Well,
you were born
yes, I
there?
am born and raised in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. You know, I only left the Virgin Islands when I was probably about 21 years old. You know, grew up throughout the whole culture. But as a young youth, I've always studied the Jamaican culture, Jamaican reggae music. You know, from 9, 10 years old, Shabba Ranks and, you know, the early Bounty Killer and stuff like that. So it was no stranger to me to want to become a part of that culture as an artist. But before I was a drummer and playing trumpet, so I would find myself playing reggae songs on the trumpet, you know, playing the drums with the reggae beat and stuff like that. So there's always been a part of my soul to explore and become a part of that industry.
Do fans make, especially outside of the Caribbean, or outside of the Virgin Islands, do they make a distinction between you and the Jamaican reggae artists?
Always.
They do know the difference?
Well, at times.
Or
you know,
do they care?
Most of the fans, early fans, couldn't distinguish because of the accent. I'll speak like, you know, like I was born and raised in Jamaica through the love of the culture, you know, but those that really seek to know who Pressure is and have read my bio and stuff like that, get to know where Pressure is from and through interviews and stuff like that,
Yeah, because I know that, you know, in the wider space, sometimes it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter.
Especially when you're from the Caribbean.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so you're going to drop a new video for us from this EP.
Yeah, man.
Right? Let's go to it.
Picture this, house and land, king size bed for your go lay down fat. Money can't buy love, but Shabba don't tell me say anything me want me fi pay them man. Right now me a fall in love, dirty heart I go fall in mud. Me no perfect, anything can happen, but it's all in love.
All right, now worry yourself. New one from Pressure. Pressure, you know, I like this song. This is a nice track. Personally, I have to give it to you, Bridging. I like this track.
Much love. Yes,
and I hope our viewers who are watching now around the world can appreciate it as much as I do.
I hope so as well.
It's really nice. It's okay. So this is your only video from the EP?
Yes, at this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was shot on location in the Virgin Islands?
In the U.S. Virgin Islands, yes.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
so you're selling your country, your island.
You know, of course, I'm proud of where I come from.
Yes.
St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. The whole Virgin Islands. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they must be proud of you, man. You must be a big star over there, aren't you? You must be the biggest star in the Virgin Islands right now, Bridging. You think sound good. But you're rapping in this, you're DJing in this.
Yeah, well, before I even start singing, I was DJing. You know?
Yeah.
Like I told you, Shabba Ranks, I'm an artist.
And
the Bounty Killer, them, I'm an artist. So we start, because, you know, I come from a family that really into music, and I used to take little choir lessons in elementary and middle school and stuff like that. So the singing part wasn't too far, you know, but, you know, and then the singing part started coming now when I realized, like, you know, artists like Sizzler start to use singing into the DJ. Then you're hearing the Jamaican and the Capleton them with the Sing J. So I'm really interested in that, because before it was just straight, no melody, just lyrics, you know? Yeah, so we learned that over the years through the music and the artists them that I love, who are Jamaican artists and helped me to want to become an artist as well through the music. Yeah.
Pressure, it's so good to have you right here on stage, sir.
Much love, much love.
Much respect, sir, and walk good. And when you come again, we hope to report good news.
Oh, you mean?
More good news from this EP.
Yes, thanks.
All right, there you have him right here on stage. Pressure from the U.S. Virgin Islands. Stay with us, still to come right here on stage. Grammy nominees, Barton Levy, and later, the messenger, Luciano. All coming up. We'll be back.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On Stage, so much more than entertainment.
Welcome back. She's said to be the one responsible for the early end to Sting 2015, as it was during her performance at Daybreak that the 32-year-old Boxing Day event came to an abrupt end. A performance laced with profanity that received more boos than anything else.
Why the soap said done?
She goes by the name Starface and is our guest right now, right here on stage, to set the record straight, including the unveiling of a project she hopes will rid her of the negative connotations now associated with her Sting performance and her brand. Starface, right now, right here on our stage.
What's up,
Star.
Wilford?
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm
Welcome.
fine. Thanks.
Explain though the mask for us. Why are you masking your Starface?
Okay. I think I wanted to look different, right? So I came up with the idea. I don't know, the idea just come up to me with the mask and all of that. So the people them kind of requested, so I just got to work with it. I'm just gonna let it be my image, you know?
Oh, so
because I like it too.
Okay, so Sting, it was well received, that Sting?
Right, yeah.
But start for me by telling us what qualified you to be on Sting.
Well, I would say my talents. Every day them and let them find me. It's not like it's me find them, because I have this song out now on the road, All My Man, and it's really the gold.
My have what for all my man, the best thing in the whole island.
They saw it on the internet, you know, like the girls them make video of it and I put it up on whatever. So every day link me and him and say, what's about your song, whatever, because at the end of the day he thought I was paying people to do it. But really ever thought the girl them just like the song and just hear it and take on to it.
What's the title of the song?
All My Man.
Hold My Man.
Yes.
Okay. And it's so powerful that Heavy them find you.
Right.
Heavy D from Sting.
Yeah, I get a text from him on Instagram.
Yes.
I didn't know who he was. When I get the text, so I said, I didn't have any credit at the time, so I sent my number and I said, you can call me. And him called me and him, talk to me and I said, I like him to come and Sting and whatever. And I said, okay, then talk to my management. That's Consequence Music. For era upcoming artists like me, when I really have the experience of a big stage show here about Sting. At first I was kind of shy, but when I reached there, trust me.
Okay.
I don't know what get over me, but I didn't ready. Because I planned for it.
All right. I know you have lots of important things to say, so could I ask you to take the mask off now?
Okay, I'll take it off, no problem.
It's no longer a distraction. Can you
problem.
do that?
Yes, I can.
All right, let me ask Trish to help you. Come in, Trish, and help her with this mask for me.
My have what for all my man, the best thing in the whole island.
All right, there you go. Why would you want to mask such a pretty face?
Starface.
Yeah, and so the Starface, and now I understand why you're called Starface. Okay, so you took the opportunity to be on Sting, a big occasion for you.
Yes, definitely.
Why were you put at that time?
Well, Winford, I heard my time was 4 past 3. And I was there long before that.
Yeah.
You understand? And each time them call we up, the police them a run me back for go back round at the back, and them call we again. We get called about 3 times. And the police keep on running us back to go back round at the back, on go and run. You understand? So when I hear 6 o'clock and I say the girls them, Winford, me I tell you the truth. Whether I'm a big artist, yes or no, I did have to take the opportunity. I have to go up on the stage because I decide to have to make Sting stage.
You expected them to give you thumbs down and boo?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
At least I get the chance. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter because it happened to the biggest artists. If I'm being him, I get the biggest boo and na. So I look out for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, my aim was to go on the stage.
And that was achieved.
Right.
Okay.
Because if me never get the boo them or the whatever people are saying, maybe one day or so today.
So talk about the response in social media the day after. What happened?
Yes, I see some bad remarks, but as I said, I say bad and I say good. You understand? And as I said, it's not everybody's going to like what I do. And then again, me go come at 6 o'clock, I'm an upcoming artist, so you know them are going to fling them everything for me, but me take 50% of it. Yeah, I give police them 50.
You know, this thing done. Now I have to give Sting some of yours. You're 50, give Sting 25%.
Me a 50.
Give a heavy knee 25%. You know what I mean? Because you really shouldn't be where they put you.
Right.
At 6 in the morning, at daybreak.
And if them did put me at the tree, trust me, I love the performance.
All right, quickly now tell us about who you were before Starface.
Well, I used to do promotions. Yes, I used to do promotion for parties and all of that.
Okay.
Yes, but I used to go out every night. I used to dance too, you know?
So the talent wasn't apparent? You didn't realize that you're talented, you could do dancehall music?
Yes, I used to do
You
it and I stopped.
Okay.
Yes, I used to do it and I stopped because I even have a video in 2011 named Love John. So I used to do it and stop, but I used to do promotion mostly.
Okay, but prior to that, your roots, where were you born and so on?
Yes, I'm from Denham Town, West Kingston.
Yes?
Yes,
Go
and
on.
I live at Portmore.
You live in Portmore?
Right.
School, family, and so on?
I used to go Arden Prep, and then I attend Dunrabin High. Yes. My mother is abroad.
You graduated from high school?
Yes.
Okay, go on. Your mother is abroad?
Yes. My father is here. Yeah, but I live by myself now.
No?
Yeah.
So while going to school, you were on your own?
No.
You had family around?
Yes. I used to live with my grandmother, you know.
In Portmore?
Yeah, I used to live with my relative, yes.
Okay, so were you one of those who were abide by strict rules at home, or were you free to do stuff?
No, I grew up in a strict one, but we pick this already. When we start for a company, we start, because I remember at one time, we couldn't even come out. As we come home from school, I have to just stay in, and my friend them say, yeah, idiot, you just itch up in the house, so while them go a party, I can't go out. So I decided one night, I go a party too, Go in 12 o'clock, I get a piece of meat.
Yeah, your grandmother give it to you?
What? And the next night again, gone 12 o'clock again, come here play a big, but I see the next day, and them full of red up mark and wheel up, but I feel be a tall sleep, because my friend them sister me get beat, you know. So I go back again the next night, and I think my grandmother just eventually leave me.
Okay. And your real name is?
Nadisha Edwards.
Nadisha Edwards, you see? So when you say that, you became like Nadisha Edwards, you're in Starface in that moment, right?
Nah.
So what do you want to do with this dancehall career of yours? Where you want to take it?
I don't know where I'm going to take it. It's going to take me.
Yeah.
Far, because to tell you the truth, I see my spot out there.
So music is all you want to do. Did you ever, when you were going to school, were you thinking of anything else?
No. Dancehall was my thing. Since, yeah.
Dancehall, are you everything?
Yeah, dancehall, I'm everything.
Dancehall, are you everything? Okay. So that's why you went into promotion, because you wanted to get close to the scene.
Then I start get this popular because most people know me as Nadisha Star.
Yes.
Right? But now me I kind of put out my brand Starface.
All right, Nadisha Star, let us look at your music. People are curious.
Starface, I say, my man, that I know. When me lagging girl office, I know. But she want take my spot. I just chat, she a chat. My have with you all my man. The best thing in the whole island. Bump on the song all night long. Tell me about no bed, me no know divan. Yeah, me have with you all him.
All right, just a taste of Starface. Hold My Man, that's the title, right?
Yes.
Wow, so that's the video that got you on Sting?
Yes.
That's the song and video?
Yeah, the song.
The song, so we're just seeing the video now?
Yes, the video just released.
Just released now, so the world is now seeing the video for this song, but it's a song that made Heavy D and Isaiah Lane come knocking your door in search of you, Star. Well, my dear, thanks for coming through and talking to us. We want you to walk good, and we were watching you now. I don't know what this is going to do for you. You're honest enough to admit that you were it wasn't the best time to be on Sting, but you were so keen on being a part of Sting 2015 that you didn't care.
No.
And you look the part.
At
You
the end
look
of the
like
day, you know, ladies are don't tell me say I space out there for me, you know. You understand? Some of us are, you understand? Yeah,
Ladies
you know,
are,
she
they don't
sings
endorse you
yeah,
already.
you know, she sings and I say, Daddy, she started a girl, let's home boss.
Okay.
Talk true now.
So that's you. Ah.
Yes.
So what you think of her baptism and thing?
I think it's a good choice.
It's a good thing?
Yes.
Yeah. And may that, perhaps that will happen to you sometime soon?
Maybe.
You wouldn't resist it, would you?
No. I believe in a God, so.
Okay. So good to meet you.
Thanks, Evan.
Thanks for coming and talking to us. All the
you're
best
welcome.
with your career.
Thanks.
All right, don't move yet, sweetie. All right, there you have her right there on stage, the one called Starface, new female glamour girl in dancehall for
Yeah, come take
2016, and now she's out. Oh, well, take over, she says, all right? Okay. All right, still to come right here on stage, the Messenger, Luciano, Barrington Levy, both nominated for the 2015 Best Grammy Album. We'll be back.
What say, shouldn't we want more, hey!
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
You want some more, right? You want some more, right?
Welcome back. Barrington Levy is among the 4 Jamaican artists who are nominated for the Best Reggae Grammy of 2015.
What say, shouldn't we want more, hey!
Surprisingly, Barrington Levy's first nomination for the coveted award.
Say what? Hey!
Barrington Levy right now on stage in his first one-on-one since winning a battle with dengue fever. Barrington, welcome, sir.
Happy 2016.
To you too, sir. Let me congratulate you, sir, again on your Grammy nomination.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations also for your performance on the cruise.
What do you think about it?
Oh, wow. That, Barrington Levy, was something to behold. I wish I could play the entire performance for all Jamaicans to see. That was way up.
Wow.
Way, way up, Barrington Levy.
Loud.
I mean, loud.
Very loud. The best part of going in the studio, sitting down at home, writing a song, going to the studio, get it ready, and then you go to perform.
Yes.
That's the icing on the cake. Performing live is very important to me.
Yes.
Because if people pay to come and see you perform and you don't put everything in it.
Talk about your band, because that band was just, again, I mean, the band was so with you.
I know. We've been working with that band for almost 18 years.
Yes.
So when somebody said to me they want to book Barrington Levy, and I tell them my band and where my band coming from, they always say, okay, we can put you with somebody. I said, no, that is going to take away from my performance.
Yes.
So I'd rather have my band and be comfortable on stage, because after going on stage, you know, my aim is to please the crowd.
Yes. 18 years. Wow. The Grammys. What does this mean for you, this nomination?
It's a good look. I give thanks. I mean, over the years, I've been in the reggae music business, traveling around the world, performing.
Yeah.
What really put the icing on the cake is that 23 years I haven't put out an album. And then during that time, I've been making songs. I just have them on my tape. And I said, okay, I put out Rosie, and Rosie shot. Then I said, I'm going to come with the album, but I want to be different. After staying away from it for so long, I said, I want to put out an acoustic album, which is something that I really enjoyed over the years. Because if you notice, when I put out the album, I don't just put straight reggae in. I mean, because I am I have a love for music.
Okay.
So I listen to other different genres of music.
So these influences came out in this album?
Yes, definitely.
Acoustical Levy.
Yes.
Yeah, so you got a chance to express the genres, the other music that influence
Definitely.
influence your own styling and so on.
I say it's each one teach one, you know. So I mean, whenever I go out and I hear good music, you know, I mean, I appreciate it, you know, I mean, and that it to build me as well as an artist.
What went into producing the album? Did you play the role of producer as well?
I finance it.
So you're executive producer
yes,
as well?
Right.
Okay.
So if you look in the album and the cover of the album, you can see whatever I do inside the album.
All your credits?
Yes.
It's a long list of credits for you in this one.
The good thing about this Grammy situation, it's not a VP record, it's not a Sony record, it's not a BMG record, it's Black Roses. And that's 2 thumbs up.
Wow. And you know, I'm sure this is inspiring a lot of the veterans in our music, shouldn't it? Isn't it?
Should
Don't
be.
you get that kind of feedback from your brethren?
Yeah, true. Me, I'm living in the country still and I hardly surface, so I don't really get to talk to them, you know. But whenever I see them, I will definitely talk.
So this album is distributed through who?
Dr. Dread.
Dr. Dread?
Yes.
Okay. That's a label that's distributing it. Where are they based? In the US?
Yes.
Right. What do you attribute to them as it relates to this nomination?
Well,
you give them credits? Enough credits?
Yeah, I take my hat up to Dr. Dread. I mean, he worked very hard to get this thing together because there was a lot of criticism. Oh, Dr. Dread can't do this and he don't have a team behind him and all of that. But don't go like that. I mean, Dr. Dread know people. He's been in the business long time before VP them in the United States. So he knows people and know where to go, where to get things done. It's just that Dr. Dread for a while, Dr. Dread was trying to come out of the business. But when he listened to my album, he was saying, Barrington, I need to do this. I really love this album because I give him a chance to take the album and listen to it. And he called me and said, Barrington, trust me, man. This is wicked, Barrington. This is well, properly done. It's the best I heard for a long time. That's what he said to me anyway.
Nice. So will you be attending the Grammys? You're actually going?
Yes.
Nice.
Definitely. Yeah, I'll be there.
I must commend you for that decision because lots of artists don't go, you know.
I'm going.
Reggae artists typically don't go. A lot of them over the years don't attend.
I'm going because I even if I don't get it, I have to be there.
Yes. Well, that's important because, and I would suggest to everyone that they should. We've been there, we've covered it. 4 times Onstage covered the Grammy Awards. We were there when Sean Paul won, when Junior Gong won.
Okay.
And unfortunately, we won't be there this time.
Okay, I understand.
To get you, Barry, on the red carpet and all. But we will be watching and hoping and rooting for all of you and may the best person win. Because other Jamaicans are in there.
Yeah, I have to understand that, you know, Winford. I just do my album and put out my album. I wasn't expecting nothing more than just people, or that people would love that acoustic style, Barrington Levy. People appreciating and loving it was more to me than, I wasn't thinking about no Grammy or any award. My award, after putting out this album, for the love to see people can listen to the album and say to me, Barrington, trust me, job well done. That was really what was on my mind.
Yes.
And as I said, performing live is my Grammy. To see people sing your composition that they put together and can sing along with it, as you see on the ship.
May the best man win this Grammy. But whoever wins it, if it's you, I want to bring it right here on stage, and put it in the middle for all to see.
Listen, it's about time.
Yes, it's about time. You've been in this game forever.
From Saltfish Ashingo, Port Royal.
And you're an inspiration, Barrington Levy.
Thank you.
For veterans, for artists too. Some of them give up because the trend is in the dancehall direction.
No, wherever they take it. No, dancehall, I said dancehall, remember that?
Oh yes, you're rooted in dancehall. Lots of people don't even know that you're a dancehall artist.
They don't know that.
And the younger
But
people don't know
the
that.
The difference is with dancehall right now is just that a lot of the artists are not setting any trend, they're just following. If somebody say his wine is just wine and everybody come with a wine and it goes on, come on, do something different, you know what I mean? Lyrical content still weak.
But this is what everybody needs to take notice of is that in this time, 2050, and still going, is a time of songs.
That's right.
Big songs.
That's
Songwriting is now
timeless.
Timelessness, proper music, proper arrangement,
Sit
and those
down
things.
and do
Those
some
are the
good
big
things.
songs of
Because
2015.
because that's the only pension that we have in the business anyway, and they need to know that it's very important.
Okay, and people are listening.
That's right.
Just like they listen to your Barrington Levy, acoustical Levy.
Yeah, what I would like them to do, Jamaica, I would like them to follow me on Instagram, Barrington Levy 411, or Twitter, Mr. Levy 411, and tell me your views and what you think about my new album. Do you get it yet? And if you don't, you can also go on iTunes, Amazon.com, Spotify, and we're also available with vinyl as well, and CD. And just hook me up and let me know what's popping.
Anything coming up anytime soon in Jamaica?
Live show?
Live show.
No. I'm in the studio now, getting my 2017 album ready.
Oh, yeah?
So starting from tomorrow, I'll be in the studio.
Oh, so you're dropping an album next year?
Yes.
Oh.
Because
and again, you're going to produce this one as well?
I have like six albums on tape. I produce all of them.
Okay.
Brand new albums. I never did release over the 23 years. I was still working. You see, the problem is this. The last album that I put out was for MCA record. After that, I was on a 7-album deal. They put out the first album and they keep on with the options. So are you going to sign off on this, sign off on this? And I said, no, that's it. Because I didn't like what happened. They fired the A&R that signed me. So, shelf.
Yeah.
Although I get a lot of promotion from the Barrington album, because I get some songs in movies, songs that cover the Caribbean and certain South America, anthems. Good look.
Good look. Again,
what you mean?
Looking forward to seeing you back here on stage, sir, very soon. All right, thank you so much. Stay with us still to come more Grammy chat right here on stage. The Messenger Luciano was also a nominee for the same Grammy that Barrington Levy is going after. Wow. The Messenger next, right here on stage.
It's me I can judge, as I fall on my knees today. Help me,
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage. So much more than entertainment.
Welcome back. As you know, Luciano is one of 4 Jamaican nominees for Best Reggae Album of 2015 at the Grammys. But this is not the Messenger's first nomination for the coveted award.
Say glory be to the...
In 2002, the Messenger was the fastest rising roots reggae rocker in the world when his New Day VP project earned him his first nomination.
Happy people!
That Grammy nomination was a shot in the arm for Luciano's career. For soon after, under the stewardship of Dean Fraser as musical director and Copeland Forbes as manager, the Messenger was one of the biggest touring reggae aggregations on the planet. And by 2006 was firmly placed in the upper echelon of reggae.
Yes, I did me.
But then came a major challenge for the Messenger and his crew, as grievances in his entourage led to the resignation of Forbes, Fraser, and some members of his Messenger band. Needless to say, this cooled the Messenger's brand and was worsened by a legal bombshell. The Sweep Over My Soul singer was charged with harboring a fugitive at his home in Kingston. But in the last 2 years or so, it appears Jah has really been sweeping over Lucia's soul, as the Messenger conferred with Jamaica's 6th highest honor, the Order of Distinction, and a Grammy nomination for his latest album, Rises Again. Luciano joins us right now, right here on our stage, for a one-on-one in years.
Greetings.
Greetings, Messenger. It's good to have you, sir. It's been a long time coming, and it's finally here. All right. So first of all, sir, congratulations on the nomination. You're second. We were there the first time. We went with you to the Grammys that time.
For real.
You did not win, but nonetheless, it was an achievement. As we all know, a Grammy nomination is in itself a big achievement for anyone. All right. So what's on this album, Lucy?
Well, it's the same message, you know, Zion Awake, and I think the title speaks for itself.
Yes.
This is a time when Zion needs to awake, and we need the people to at least be jolted spiritually to come to realize the time and space that we're living in. With all this technology and all this war and rumors of wars, and there's freaks down, there's so much slackness and wickedness all over the land.
Oh, yes.
So this message really is out strong for the people.
And this nomination is endorsing your own, it's endorsing you, that message.
Definitely.
Because it got to the Grammy Foundation's ears, and they decided to nominate you for a second time at the Grammys.
And you know, this album was done for Mr. Homer Harris. It was one of my former producers.
Okay.
And I think this is also a good thing for him too, you know, because he's really paid his dues in the business. And this is one good way to really show, you know, how much, you know, the people at least appreciate our works, you know.
Okay, great. And again, our congratulations, sir.
Bless.
All right, Lucy, so we've, in our prelude leading in, are there is there anything you want to rebut? Anything that you refute that we have said leading in? Anything you want to change?
Well, not necessarily, you know. I think the people out there are aware of what happened to, you know. But my charge for having a fugitive has not dampened my spiritual approach to the music. And the people out there, they know my music and what I stand for.
Yes.
It's about inspiration for the people. And I've never ceased from sending out that positive vibe and keeping the music vibrant, you know. And one of the main things is, from the mere fact that they see that I can fly into America and into England and all these major countries.
Yes.
They realize that this case is out of the courts and I'm free.
Yes, it's over now, right?
It's over.
It's over, done.
Done with.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
And you were not punished or anything, and you are flying again.
Your Honor said, Mr. McCrammond, you may go, sir, and please go and make some more big hits like Lord Give Me Strength and Sweep Up on My Soul.
That's what the judge said.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man.
All right, Lucius. So, okay, let's talk about some things.
Sorry, sir. The lawyer never have to say a word, you know, sir.
Yeah.
The lawyer was ready to, well poised and ready to deliver, but he never had to say a word.
Yes.
The judge just name the thing and say, all right, Mr. McCrammond, you may go, and the man lawyer get up and say, like, Your Honor, the judge said, this is all right, I got this. And just send me home in my yard. So we give thanks to one of the people out there, my fans out there, to know that the messenger has never deviated from being a cultural and a spiritual artist.
You've never lost focus?
Never lost way. I never lost my way when I reach a crossroad, you know.
Okay, but those crossroads, and including that snag, the other side of the snag now, the musical and production side, where you had to part ways with some members of your entourage. And we don't want to know what are the disputes or anything. What we'd like to know, how did you cope and what did you employ to get past that?
Well, one thing I do know, you know, sir, because in this music business, you're going to have changes. Changes will come. And on the Almighty God, you know, there's a philosopher that says, the only thing that remains constant in life is a change.
Yes.
Because there's always a change. So when I observe life, even from a youth coming up, I know I have to face obstacles, I have to fight, and I learn to struggle. But one thing I do know, there are always good musicians out there. You might lose one today or for whatever reason, but there are always people willing and ready to play. So once we get back on our thing and do our rehearsals and get ourselves prepared and geared up and hit back the road. Right now I'm coming from rehearsals. Just did rehearsal for Rebel Salute, and my little saxophone, Furley, is on sax, and Bassy, Mr. Duncan, Maurice Duncan, is on bass. So we put together my team. I have my team ready.
Okay.
The messenger team is ready to fire up for the 2016. Yeah, man.
But how?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because we're saying in the last 2 years or so, is that correct?
Yes, yes.
That you have started to research.
I really open a freelancing, really and truly. You know?
Yes.
I started just sending my tracks to some band and just let musicians and let them rehearse. Like even in Africa, some places I just send in my tracks and let them practice and go in a couple of days before the show and do some proper rehearsals with them. But I always try to bring my harmony singers. Because it really wasn't my doing. And it was my call for Mr. Dean Fraser to leave the crew. Honestly, Mr. Dean Fraser is a very great musical director. But I think at the time he had found Taurus Riley. So it was, inevitable that he would have to make some move and focus on his project. Because I'm a big artist now and I reach a stage where honestly I know I can
hold your own.
Hold my own. I can stand my ground, and if things do happen, like a man driving a vehicle, you might have drive and you're on the engine leak or something. You have to find a new engine and get moving. Because you can't stay one in a bar and say, "Oh, the engine mash up fire."
Yeah.
You know?
But didn't you miss those days, Lucy, in the little snack, in that period of a snack, that little challenging period? Did you not miss those glory days around the world? I mean, we went out there with you and saw it. And I can commend you for one thing, if nothing else, Luciano. You were the hardest working artist in the world. In fact, you opened our eyes to how hard it is to earn your buck out there as a musician, as an artist. Because your work never stopped. You were working 24/7.
I'm still working, man.
When we did a 15-hour drive, and we were mashed up. Me and Rupert who were covering you guys. We were tired. We can't go anymore. We were fatigued. We want to sleep, Reggie. You were out there smiling, taking pictures, doing dub plates,
splitting,
and
dancing,
on the stage, splitting, and we were just coming off a 15 hours drive to a destination.
It's not easy, man. But I believe, honestly, I studied this thing and I realized that once, no matter if you're down, even if you have flow or little stuffiness, once you run out there and the audience, that energy, there's something about that energy that boosts you. It's like you get some supplements.
So you must have missed then, to go back to my question, those days when you were walking across Europe. In fact, the entire planet was calling Luciano.
Yeah, man.
And audiences were singing along. Thousands were coming out to greet you at venues.
As I say, I still get called. I'm still coming in from Ghana. I've been like the Latin American markets. I've been Mexico and all these places. I've been some corners where reggae has never been.
No, I know you have not stopped working in it because your catalog cannot expire.
Okay. But my crew, especially with the Firehouse, when I was on the road with the Firehouse and even Dean Fraser and the Messenger Band, honestly, you can't, there's something about these moments that you can't forget.
Yes.
And these are moments that keep us moving towards a greater future, hoping that these days will come again. Honestly, because I love, it's great to see you to have professional people working with you, people who know them things. And you can go to your bed and sleep and if you're worrying, I say, well, I wonder if this thing I go right and all them things.
Pause for a moment then,
yes,
and let's take a little quick look back at some of those moments. Here we go. Some are saying there's a resurgence. Reggae revival is a word that is now used a lot. What do you make of that whole movement with Chronics and Protege and Kabaka Pyramid and those youngsters?
I rather resurgence as the word to describe what is happening now. Because as I say,
but it's only relevant to Jamaica
or
or world?
resurrection and some say this. I think the whole world look onto Jamaica and what is coming out of here.
Yes.
Honestly, people in Europe, in Africa, they look to us. And every move we make, they want to know what's the next move.
Okay.
This is why I really appeal to my brothers, especially those in the music fraternity, to try and keep the thing on a level. Right now, the resurgence with these young generation of cultural artists like Chronics, Ibamar, we have Protege, we have Jesse Royal, and just to name a few, Janine, You know, I know that, you know, Jah will never leave us an orphan or leave us alone. He will always send for us someone to comfort or to guide us.
Yes.
So from one generation to another, you will always have people to inspire the people. With the same breath, we see that slackness is also like taking over, on the rise, taking over this dancehall business. Because when I hear New Year come in and I hear some man singing, some DJs playing something, most dance you go, it's pay, joke thing. Me hear them playing. Them pay to Bob Marley again for bringing the New Year. I mean, after 12, when the clock strike 12 and then the lights go up and people, fireworks, I expecting them to play some nice spiritual song and bring in the year. Them gone in the New Year with them all dirty diabolic chicks from last year.
So the dancehall is changing for the worse, you're saying?
It get rotten. It get rotten, my brother. Right now, I used to go to dance. We can't go dance. My friend me have selected places like Sturgarth or Kilimanjaro play, and I can take my time and go out. You know, but these dance nowadays is not dance again like one time. When you used to go, you could go with your partner and have a good time and listen to some nice music and dance and have a drink and feel good. Right now, the man who gonna dance and face look away like a war face and gonna dance with. You understand?
Yeah.
And then wear clothes and all them things.
Yeah.
You know, we can't believe. I remember some police raid a dance and the amount of machete and fire high speaker and ratchet and acid and all kind of thing them find. Gun them find with the man. I say, wait, and the music them go dance.
What's happening in Africa? When you go on the continent, is there a difference?
Well, one thing I do know, I don't hear these artists when them say big out here, them a big so down there. I don't hear them name called. What them do in Africa now, these young artists now, them emulating what is going on here in Jamaica. So instead of them have an artist for them called, for example in Ghana now, them call himself Stone Boy. Oh, the God know him I sing about.
Yes.
Some could think I dance, I think me in a tone of
So instead of making the Jamaicans popular there, they make their own.
Their own popularity and build their own thing. Have Stone Boy, have a next one named Shatta Wale. So I say Shatta Wale. So what really go on? So they look on the internet and study every move going on in Jamaica, whatever thing. And they try to emulate us in that way. You know? But there's still cultural artists who doing their thing. Honestly, and
so are you disappointed that they're mimicking dancehallers?
Well, as I say, the dancehall beat is innocent. The beat by itself is innocent.
Okay.
And if you listen carefully with all these African dancehall artists, you have to say, oh my God, you can see with African feelings, you can feel it.
The African energy.
The African energy in them. But it's the thing with them saying, because one of them make a mistake and say some diabolic things and them have him up down there, I think the one them Shatta Wale. Him get big, him go make mistake and say some things about some mother call, like how some mother say whatever mother, go do whatever. He go make mistake until the next man say whatever. And the people them turn from him. So in other words, they might think it's a normal thing for a man use certain expletives, like when the man in Jamaica,
Jamaican man do it, right. And he's doing it in Africa.
Him think say,
and then burn him out.
They want beat him.
All right, we went to the Ivory Coast and we met a young man named Takana Zion.
Yeah.
Have you met him? Have you heard of him?
I've heard of him.
He's from Guinea.
I've heard of him.
And he's a roots dancehall firebrand.
Right.
Like Sizzler, like Buju Banton, like Capleton, like all three of them wrapped up in one. And we were shocked at how powerful he was
man.
At this event. He walked in and took the show.
People, them honestly, them have their own style building, man, I tell you.
Yeah.
You know, it's just for us to guide them, you know. And I said to them, no make dancehall slackness take over. Don't make the negative part take over on our life, because it's like the devil himself that will come take over. I was one in them here in Jamaica a long time, you know.
I know.
I mean, I tell them, say, don't make the devil take over. If you turn on the back on God, the devil can take over. And that is exactly what is happening here. Because in the dance hall, it's not no praise is not going, no glory not going to dance hall again, King. It's pure slackness. When you see them carry all mattress gone in a dance hall, you say, what is mattress? No, sir. No. So me I say, oh, I go sing a song like Sweep Over, inside a place like that. Jamaica is going to reach a stage where Poverty are going to lick back the people them. Slavery are going to come back on them. Marcus Garvey said they will never know themselves until their back is against the wall. So when them start hungry and feel pangs of poverty, that's when they will try run back to the roots.
So can it get worse than it is now, Lucy, you're saying? It's bad now, you know.
If we don't try to nip it, I believe if we can do something, it's never too late for a shower of rain. And I believe if we try at least to grab this thing, harness our youth. Nip it! Because when a man will see a man come call himself D-man, and next man come and tamp for the eye ball, call himself, you understand? Alka blind. Him soon blind because if a man don't play with your eye, will make you see. You know, soon blind. And next one come and I tell all the women to do all kind of things, and it's like these young miss, they don't have no self-esteem or whatever. Anything they tell them to do, them go do it. You see one wine from one wall and drop off. And drop the man up there, we have up there, sure, give one a ground, one a next devil on a ground there. him turn my head from the woman just as the young miss supposed to drop in her hand, and him turn around, the young miss lick her head against it.
Devil, you call them, Lucy.
The devil advocates. Devil's advocates, that's sir. I say, what kind of life then women would allow women to just treat them like that? We need something, Papa, if something that want now, when it's going to happen?
Luciano, we could talk forever, sir. Honorable, sir. It's so good to have you. We can't stop down.
Jamaica. Big up.
We must take the opportunity to thank you again for exposing us to some of the work you did out there.
It was my great pleasure, you know.
And around the world.
Give thanks.
Thank you so much.
I want to take time out to honor Mr. Copeland Falls because he was one of the brain behind this.
Yes.
Yeah, enough respect to Anthony Gale, my president manager. Yeah, the messenger and family. Enough respect to Pensana. See you at Rebel Salute. Gideon boat upon them. Yeah, man.
All right, there you have him. All right, Lucy, do you have a chance to close? All right, there you have him right here on stage, the messenger, Luciano, our very special guest, taking out this edition of On Stage. Winford Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage, and hope it is as lively as this one with the messenger, Luciano.
Sweep over my soul, though the road in life gets rough, just a sweep over my soul. Every day, every morning, I will sing a song of praise to Him. Hey, the King of Kings, oh, every morning I will rise, every morning I will sing, every evening I will lift my voice, and and though the billows roll and tempest blow, just sing.
Hi, thanks for watching our video. Hope you have enjoyed it. Please subscribe to our channel by clicking right here and enjoy so much more where that came from.
It's not in another league there, a different league thing this. And you know that too.
What is that? Warlord. What are they now? No good again?
Easy.